Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And a great location that time on the corner, 3-2 now. And he lays off ball four. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base. Gerard Dyson gets his first shot here.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Crisp sprinting after it, and he's retired here, one away. And he is in there. Steve Pearce will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Runners breaking for the plate. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he scores on a daring steal of home. One out and a runner on second base. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's safe. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Salvador Perez stands in with another first inning RBI opportunity in store. Low for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Sogard. Throw gets him, 2 down. Alex Gordon will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. In there at the knees, strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Coco Crisp comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the A's, left fielder, Coco Crisp.
On the ground up the middle, backhanded. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Center fielder.
Striding into the box, Robert Gunter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Kennedy into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting third,
Lucas Duda gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Logan Forsythe makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Granderson, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. In now, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, and there's one away. Alcides Escobar settles into the box for his first chance. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, and then in Game 1 of the World Series, he hit the inside-the-park home run off Matt Harvey, the first inside-the-park homer in the World Series since 1929.
That was pretty cool. But all in all, Escobar finished the 2015 postseason with a .329 average, 9 RBIs. He was definitely a huge factor in the Royals' run to the championship.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And Kane continued that hot play in the ALCS against the Orioles, hitting over .500 on his way to securing the ALCS MVP award.
Yeah, and he had a very solid performance in the 2014 World Series, too. He was definitely one of the reasons why that series went a full 7 games.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Stephen Vogt strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Catcher, Stephen
Vogt. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Kennedy's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat, hitting left-handed.
Kane is under it. 2 gone. Curtis Granderson gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. David Wright set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. And Granderson runs. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Right there at the belt. 1 and 2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gerard Dyson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
The right fielder, number 1.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. At the plate, Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hahn has his target, 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Steve Pearce. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Flipped out the other way toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Salvador Perez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Here's Sogard for one. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Eric Sogard will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so we can climb over that Mendoza line.
Well, you look at the numbers overall, and they're not good, and guess what he did yesterday? Not good. No hits.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Batting ninth,
Daniel Abbott stands in.
Daniel
Into the windup and the pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Hosmer is up with it. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. So a runner on first with one out now, and it's back to the top of the lineup here for Coco Crisp. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a throw over, and they got him. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Alex Gordon is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
For Kansas City, left fielder Alex Gordon.
Hit hard towards second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. In the dirt here, and they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Hahn gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and two strikes. Nope. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Third baseman, number 8.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Grounded back up the middle. And this will continue on untouched into center field. Just went right past him. At the plate, Alcides Escobar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Granderson on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Lorenzo Cain stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to right field. Granderson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working. Robert Gunter is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Hosmer gloves it. Underhanded flip. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Lucas Duda is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out. Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Vogt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
You know, he's been struggling a little bit lately, so hopefully he learned some things from that last at-bat so he can start to turn things around here with a base hit.
Justin Smoke is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Justin Smoke.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. A pause and the 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Curtis Granderson gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And to score, the runner from second. And he is in there. So stepping in, David Wright, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Into the seats, 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Two and 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Gerard Dyson heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hans ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gunter. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Eric Hosmer will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
That's inside. 2-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Sogard is there. In time to first, and there are two away. Steve Pierce digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. Salvador Perez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Crisp is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Eric Sogard, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Dyson's there. 1 out. Daniel Abbott steps in now.
Shortstop, Daniel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Coco Crisp. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And now he's hitting left-handed, where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. He tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Fouled back. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Chopped foul right at home plate. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Drilled on the ground to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Alex Gordon makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The left fielder, number 4.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Rick Hobbs will take over on the mound now here in the 6th. Here he comes on 2-0. High pop up. Smoke is over. 1 away. Logan Forsythe steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball.
1 ball.
Why not?
2 strikes.
It's a big one.
Way outside. 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. Alcides Escobar will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. He's running towards second, grounded to short. He's got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. As Robert Gunter will stand in to start things for Oakland in their half of the sixth. Kennedy sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stephen Vogt will stride in, popped out and singled in his two trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Out in front of it, strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Down the first baseline. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Lorenzo Cain will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Gerard Dyson will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. To first. Smoke scoops it up. The tag, and he is out.
It's time.
Justin Smoke steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Curtis Granderson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yes, you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dyson on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. David Wright will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Runners on first with 1 down. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss, strike 3 as Wright is gone for out number 2. Eric Sogard stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Looped out towards short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Steve Pearce comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Gunter is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a one-pitch out to begin the 8th.
Number 13.
Salvador Perez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, the one thing you can't have here is a 3-pitch inning, so he pretty much has to look at the first one.
Here it comes on 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Daniel Abbott digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Kennedy gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Digging in to try it again, Coco Crisp. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Goodness, 0-2 now.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder.
Now batting, Robert Gunter. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
And I'm still not sure why they had him trying to bunt with 2 strikes. I'm just not a big fan of doing that.
Denny Farquhar will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. First offering on its way. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Logan Forsythe, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Fernando Rodriguez come on now to start the 9th.
Fernando Rodriguez.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. Vogt gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. He drew a walk his first time up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. to not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And that misses for ball 4. Alcides Escobar gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Throw in the dirt, but Smoke able to dig it out. Nicely done, and they get the out at first.
Lorenzo Kane.
Line to the right side. Granderson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Lucas Duda, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The 0-1. Hard ground ball, defense played him perfectly, and taken in out there for the first out. Stephen Vogt strides in, grounded out his last time through. Luke Hochaver will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Justin Smoke will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Wade Davis is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And that's cut on and missed. So now the A's are down to their final strike of the ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. Throw in time, and the ball.